Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to In the Office with Scott and Wallace. I'm Robert Scott.
Clint Wallace. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
And today, Clint, we're going to talk about holiday travel and some pitfalls that can happen when you're traveling if you happen to find yourself in the unfortunate circumstances of being in an accident.
Sure.
We're going to talk about what not to do.
What not to do.
And we'll get to that in just a minute. Quick housekeeping. We're very privileged to be doing our turkey giveaway again. Yeah. We're giving away 100 whole smoked turkeys. All have been reserved. And they will be given away December 23rd. I will say that from time to time, we do have a few unclaimed turkeys on the 23rd. The actual giveaways from, I believe we're doing it from 10 to 2 on the 23rd. So if you've called and requested a turkey and been told that they're all reserved, check back in with us on the 23rd. Typically, as I said, we will have a few leftovers, and we'd love to assist you if you're not on the list out the gate.
You want to go to a good home, right?
Right.
So.
And other housekeeping news, Clint, you've got some exciting personal news.
Yeah, I do. We're having a baby this week, likely this week. My wife's due this weekend, and it's coming soon. So another boy will be a third boy. So
all right.
Wow. We're excited for that. Yep.
And with name?
Yeah, William Steele Wallace.
All right.
So
you heard it first.
Yeah, that's right. So,
all right. Well, we're excited about that as well.
Yeah.
And thinking about you, Elizabeth.
Yeah. There you go.
So, now to the topic at hand, holiday travel. And some of these things we've kind of talked about throughout the year when we talked about car accident claims. But when a lot of people, of course, are going to be traveling for the holidays and perhaps across Florida and Georgia where we practice, Alabama, and maybe in other states. But if they happen to get in a car accident along the way, obviously that's very disruptive for the travel, and we don't wish that upon anybody. But if it were to happen, what are some things that a person shouldn't do?
Yeah,
after an accident?
Lots of times they come by and they say, wow, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have known. First thing is, if you're in an accident, call law enforcement to come to the scene. Sometimes, especially around holiday travel, people say, I'm in an accident, I'll get the other person's information and I'll contact them and deal with it afterwards. When they come see us, sometimes we find out the information they were given isn't the person's name. We can't find that person to figure out how to get their property damage or their injury claim paid for. And so the biggest first step would be to call law enforcement and have them document the crash and do an accident report where we can get all the information we need to bring that claim.
Right, and especially the holidays, you can foresee a situation where people in a rush, they're trying to get to someone's house for Christmas dinner or something and get into what they think is a minor accident. Maybe there's not a whole lot of property damage, and they say, hey, just give me your insurance card, or let me take a picture of it and we'll deal with this later. And as you said, that person doesn't have accurate insurance information, or they're not exactly who they said they were.
Sure.
Maybe they felt what was a minor car accident has actually caused a lot more major problems from a health perspective.
Sure.
And so having that documented police report will do wonders in helping us help you if you were ever in an accident.
Sure. So get that police report and then take pictures of the scene. Write down any information in case the police officer gets it wrong. So that way you have witness names and numbers and things like that.
And that's really, to be clear, anytime you're in an accident, whether it's a minor accident, a major accident, we want law enforcement involved. It's always good, but especially around the holidays, we think it's important when you may be traveling and in a hurry, to forego an hour-long investigation, which I understand you wouldn't want to be a part of, but it's an important part of the process. So,
sure.
If you're in an accident during the holiday season or traveling for the holidays, be sure to call law enforcement. What else?
Sure. The second thing, oftentimes people delay getting medical treatment. They say, I'm hurting, but I'm just going to try to tough it out until after Christmas or after some event, and then I'll go get medical treatment. First of all, it's bad for your health, right? If you're hurting, you should go figure out what's wrong with you. Right. Second of all, it can be bad for your case. We need to know what your injuries are, and oftentimes, if you go get treatment quickly, you can get better quickly versus if you wait.
Right.
There may be complications there. So go to the doctor if you're hurt.
We've talked about the no-fault law in Florida.
Sure.
By law, to get the full access of your PIP benefits, personal injury protection benefits, you have to go within 14 days. So for those of you who are taking an extended vacation, traveling, if you're visiting Florida or whatnot, or traveling around Florida, and if you got in an accident, as Clint said, you really need to at least go get checked out at the hospital. Again, very inconvenient, we understand that, but we want to make sure that you have full access to your PIP benefits. And a delay can cost you on that front if you don't do it.
Sure.
Finally, as far as reporting an accident, you may be inclined to say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and notify my insurance company. I'm not going to talk to a lawyer yet. I'm not going to get medical treatment yet. We'll go ahead and notify my insurance company, and they may say, great, we'll take a recorded statement from you.
Bad idea.
So that's a bad idea. Lawyers like most businesses, will be closed for the holidays. We have the ability to do everything we need to do, even when we're closed.
We always have a lawyer on call.
Yes,
You or me or
yeah, we do, and we can get anything we need to get done, even when we're closed. To get letters of representation to insurance companies, let them know we're representing you, and make sure that the claim proceeds in a manner that's designed to protect your best interest. And you're not saddled giving a quick impromptu statement to an insurance company unrepresented that may serve to only undermine your claim later in the process.
Yeah, lots of times when we have trials, we're dealing with that with statements that clients made before they came and hired us that ultimately may impact the value of their case.
Right. So quick recap here. If you travel for the holidays, if you find yourself in the unfortunate predicament of being in an accident, get law enforcement to the scene, get a police report done. If you are injured, get checked out, the doctor in the box, hospital, ER, whatever you can do it. And then the claim will need to be reported to an insurance company, but make sure you hire a lawyer. We're happy to do that for you. To hire a lawyer to report the claim formally to the insurance company and make sure that the claim progresses as it should.
Good advice, Ron. Next Tuesday, we'll be back. You might come do it from the hospital for the next day. You guys tune in. If you have any questions, as always, call us 222-7777.
Thank you.